Jimbo's Garage.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Jimbo's Garage. Well, last night the family and I were enjoying a lovely dinner out here on the patio table as the sun was going down. And just as the sun was coming down behind me, it started to get a little bright. So my lovely wife reached over to draw the blind down that I have installed here, and it just literally broke and fell straight to the ground where it lies right now. Now, being last night I was several beers in, at the time had no interest in taking a look at it or finding out what the problem was to try to fix it. But here we are the next morning, and now I'm going to take a look at it and see what the problem was and see if we can fix it up. So let's do it. Okay, so I'm trying to get a close-up here of this connection that is on one end of the shade, and you can see that it's working perfectly fine. There's nothing there. There's a piece of metal that on the end of the blind that slides right over a hole that's in the blind, and that holds it in place. And the retracting mechanism here seems to be working fine. So let's take a look at the other side and see what we can find. Okay, well, here lies the problem. This little plastico adapter here, in where the end of the blind is supposed to slide in and clip down, broke. Here is the little piece that apparently went in here, something like this. And when you slide the 1/4 inch dowel that sticks out, maybe a 1/4 inch on the end of the blind, apparently it goes up here, opens this up, slides into this end of the deal, and then this little bracket closes, and then this snaps down in the lower area. I don't know, seems a little complicated to me. Anyways, the thing is broken, and I'm going to take this thing down, and I'm sure that I can make something that'll work just fine. I don't know whether it's going to be out of plastic or wood or aluminum, whatever. So let's take this thing down and see if we can make something that'll work. Okay, so here's the end right here. Just a piece of, looks like 1/4 inch brass rod attached to this. Actually is metal right here, and this thing protrudes out about 3/8 of an inch, and this is what goes into that slot that holds in position. So I think I can make something that'll work, so let's do it. Okay, so I snooped around the shop, and I found this piece of plexiglass right here. This is just some really hard plexiglass. It's got a coating on both sides of it, and it is 1/4 of an inch thick, and I thought, hey, maybe this is the material that I need to use. It won't rot, you know, and it'd be pretty strong. This is the bracket itself, and I tried everything I could to get this piece here off of this, and I think somehow or another this is actually molded to this somehow, so this isn't going anywhere. And so what we're going to do is I'm just going to cut out a piece of plexiglass right here. I'm going to epoxy it to this surface right here, drill a hole in it, and then I think that's going to work. So ironically, I found this metal slug in my metal bin over there, and it is almost exactly the same diameter as this. It's about a 1/16 of an inch smaller all the way around, but it also has a perfectly machined hole in the center, which is going to allow me to, when I cut this out of the plexiglass and line this up, I will be able to mark this, and the hole will be exactly in the center. So all in all, that's pretty cool. By the way, you're wondering why don't I just use this on here? This is a 1/2 inch thick piece of metal. This is very heavy, and I don't think we need that, but the plexiglass will work. So I'm just going to go ahead and trace the circle out here on the plexiglass, take it over to the bandsaw, cut it out, we'll get her done. Let's do it. All right, so there's that slug I was talking about, and I just scribed a circle out on the plexiglass, took it over to the bandsaw. This is just a 0 clearance piece of wood that I put in there. When cutting small things like this, it works out really nice and makes for easy cutting. You can see that I'm holding that cut about a 1/16 of an inch bigger than the actual scribe line, and that's the difference that I need to make this piece the right size that I need. And once I got that all cut out, I just rounded up, made it as perfectly round as I possibly could. And then I put the slug over the top and marked the center hole, and now it's time to drill it out. You know, this project is really moving along smoothly and working out as good as I was hoping, if not better. And there it is, it's all drilled out. And you know, now it's, I took it over and I'm peeling off the paper. And that came off. It came off really good on one side right here, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. I hope the other side comes off as well. But no, I didn't quite have that kind of luck. For whatever reason, this side of the paper stuck. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe it's set out in the weather or something, and that side just baked a little bit more. I don't really know why the reason it had a hard time coming off. But eventually, I got frustrated here, and I went to my toolbox and grabbed this scraper. It's just a razor blade with a scraper handle. Pretty handy little thing. I use it quite a bit. But once I got all the paper off, eventually, I just took some like WD-40. I just to get all the adhesive off, all the glue off. I just wanted everything to be nice and smooth. I didn't want to nice, smooth, and clean. I didn't want to have any glue on there, any residual left over from the paper. Now it's time to put some epoxy on. Now, I just put tape down on the on my workbench like this. This is a really quick way to mix up epoxy. When you're done, you just peel it off and throw it away. And this is just a 2-part epoxy that I got at the Home Depot. This stuff works really good. Just mix it up thoroughly together, and it bonds super strong. And there it is. You know, just stuck that thing on there and got it centered up. Looks real good, and just clamped it down and let it set for about, I don't know, a couple hours, and there you go. It's done and ready to be installed. Okay, well, there it is. The blind is back up in service, and that's today's project. It only took me probably about an hour and a half to do, and it's just like brand new, back, ready to go. And most importantly, I made my wife happy, so that's always good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe for more videos.
See you next time on Jimbo's Garage.